Hi everyone, it's Helen here and thank you for joining me for today's tutorial. So I have another tutorial to share with you from my new collection, Moving Pages. So this one is called the Squash Book Die Set. Now this is an absolute classic and we have all of the mats here, the triangle mats, the stitching on there. It's just going to be so easy to pop this together. So you can use this album as a standalone album, or you can make one of these and you can pop it inside a larger mini album as well. You can pop it inside a greetings card and make a pop-up card just like so as well. I will have all of the examples at the launch for this collection. At the moment I've just got these die sets in and I'm just making all of my samples, so I thought I would bring you along with me. So today we're going to be making this album here. I've got all my prep ready, so let's jump straight in. Okay, so you get 11 dies here. So to make the simple squash book, you need to die cut 2 of these larger, the main die here, the larger main die. So that is that. So let's move that aside. So I've got one already put together, so we'll do the next one now. So all you have to do is just fold it inwards, and I have a bone folder somewhere. Here it is. Press that down. You need to get some really good, crisp, sharp folds for this album. So press those down. Okay, and this one, this diagonal line here, this needs to go the other way, just like that. Just make sure that you have got everything lined up, because it's still possible, even with a score line, to kind of fold it wrong as well. So just make sure everything is straight. So all we have to do now is just fold this in just like so. Okay, so you should have 2 of these now. You can make a third one if you want to. And all we're going to do is take this square here and this square here, and we're going to overlap them, but do give or leave yourself a little bit of a gap, maybe just under 1/8 of an inch gap. So don't go straight up to the score lines there. Give yourself a gap, because that will give you like the closing room, especially if we're going to be adding double patterned papers. So and also especially if you're going to be using a thick cardstock for this, you can make this directly from the patterned paper. These are my new papers, and in the launch video on my YouTube channel you will see I will go through the entire paper pack, but this is just a quick sample here of what that looks like. I'm thinking I might have better luck adding the glue just to the back of this square here. There we go. And we're just going to pop that on. Okay, so just check on the back here as well that everything is straight. Okay, so this will fold in just like so, and because we have that gap around there, this is going to be easier for this one to go onto the top. So you do have a little bit of a stagger there, but it does give you a flatter profile. Now we're going to add all of these papers in there too, so it's going to be a little bit of a puffy thing once we're done. Okay, so it should open up and close like that. I just absolutely love these squash books. I mean, I was making these 20 years ago and they were a lot of fun. So to have this die set makes it super easy with all the stitched mats and everything like that, and the pockets that's going to fit. It's just, you know, so easy to do. So if you wanted to, I'm just going to grab my large album here. You can pop this in your mini album just like that. You can pop it on like that. Use a belly band or a bit of ribbon just to keep that closed. So when you open it, it's going to do that. And then you can close it. Or, I do have a pocket somewhere. I do have a pocket. I need to add a pocket to that album. But there is a pocket just in this landscape one. This is still the large album. It's the same die set. You can pop that in there. So there's just so much fun that you can have with this. Again, you can just have it as a standalone thing as well, because we've included these large square dies here, so you can add them either side to make your front and back covers to make it good and sturdy. Okay, so let's go through the rest of the die set now, and we can decorate the this little book here. So here we have a stitched triangle die. We have a pocket here. I did think about making this pocket triangular, but that would have complicated trying to put photo mats in there. It wouldn't fit properly, so I did opt for this one, which is more of a rectangle, so it does kind of slope on the side a little bit, but you can fit proper photographs in there. If you did want to make a pocket, just use this one here. Just add a bit of glue just here and here, and then you can pop that on there, and then you'll have a little pocket there instead. So that was the idea behind that. So I do like to kind of explain how I've designed things and made things. Okay, so we have a frame here. We have another triangle die that does fit inside there like that. I mean, it wasn't cut out on the manufacturing process from there, but this will cut out, say, some sentiments, more pattern paper, or you can even put this directly on your photograph to cut that out, and there you have the perfect shape for adding to your squash book. And we have a page mat here with the stitching, frame, and some extra squares as well, so these do layer up. Again, you can use this with your photograph as well. So what I'm going to do now is decorate. So I've cut all of these out from my new paper pad, the Moving Pages paper pad. I think that's what it's called. Let's get it here. Yes, it's the Moving Pages paper pad. Isn't that so colourful? And we've also got in there included, I just popped these out so I could show you, we have some cutter parts as well. So some of these are going to be small enough to fit in this little squash book, but again, these are perfectly sized for, whoop, that slipped down. These are perfectly sized for all the mini albums from the collection. Okay, so I'm going to try and flatten this out a little bit because I want to lay all of these out. So I'm just trying to remember now how I did this, because as I went along I placed each square and triangle in the place I wanted, but I didn't glue down because I wanted to leave that for the demonstration. I've got two pockets here, so I'm thinking I designed it so that would go here, that would go there, and all I'm left now with are all these triangles. So let's pop that there. Just have fun with this, guys. It's just pattern paper and your personal tastes, but if you're never too sure about anything, just go ahead and do a dry run like I'm doing now. Get everything laid out so that you can make all your decisions without the proper commitment of using glue. Okay, so I've got two the same here, so I'm going to switch them so they're the opposites. Pop you there and pop you here. I'm happy with how that looks. If you wanted to, you can do your pockets out of coordinating or opposite cardstock colours. You know, world's your oyster basically. So I'm going to get all of these glued down, and then I shall be right back. Again, this is absolutely great for Valentine's Day. If you could make this out of Valentine's paper and red cardstock, and some of these pockets you can pop in your photographs here of the both of you, and you can pop little love notes and messages in there as well. Again, that's going to make a perfect Valentine's card if you wanted to make the card version of this. So make sure you're subscribed down in the corner there. You can click that icon, because I'm going to be making some more projects with this, because like I said before, you can make a greetings card with this as well. There's so many different things that you can use this with. So let's pop that on there. There we go. So here are my two mats here. Let's pop you in. There we go. Where's the other one gone? Oh, it's already in there. There we go. So that is the inside. So let's close that up. Close this one up. There we go. So it's still not too bulky. It's still really nice. So I'm going to add some ribbon. So let me fetch some. Okay, so I found some silver and also some purple. Oh, that knock was just my chair. Okay, so I don't know if this is still in stock. This is a Craft Stash purple ribbon set. I will look online. If it's there, I will link it down below. Otherwise, eBay have the UK eBay has some fantastic deals on ribbons, like this silver one here. So I think I will go for this. I may have to straighten out some of the kinks out of that though. That's the only thing with folded ribbon, is you have to straighten out the kinks. Okay, so I think we will go for, I'm also adding in this aqua blue, so let's find the right shade. This one matches the cardstock really well, so I think I'm going to go for the top one. Very similar colour. There we go, that's going to be just enough. Okay, you can use a hair straightener on a very low setting, or an iron on a low setting to get these kinks out, or you can use a bone folder just to get some of it out. This won't make it flat completely or straight, but it will just get some of the kink out. Okay, so I'm going to pop this on before we add our outside mats. Okay, so we're going to pop it on just like that. So I need some double-sided tape. I'm just going to go for red tape for this one. Tim Holtz scissors are my favourite for using with the red tape. I think they're Teflon coated or something like that, so they're anti-stick. Pop that on, and then we can pop that over the top, and then that hides that bit underneath. I probably should have added the glue to that bit. We'll do that on the other one. Okay, just evening everything up. There we go, we've got a bit of glue there on the show. But this stuff, this is Cosmic Shimmer in a little bottle. And it dries clear anyways. Okay, so that opens up like that. Let's add the glue to this side this time. There we go. Pop that on, and then you can use more mats from the die set to decorate the front and the back, because you've got the full back there now because the ribbon's hidden underneath. And then we can tie that closed. Again, you can add this inside your mini albums. You can pop them in a pocket as well. Just try and get that tied. I've already used some of this ribbon, so there wasn't much on there because I've already used this colour. So just undo your ribbon and then open it out. There we go. So make sure that when you decorate the front, you have an orientation here, so that if you have pockets, it's opened up the right way round. And you can even add a mat here onto this one as well. So that is the squash book. It's made lovely and easy for you to make, with all of the stitch detail pockets and the stitch detail page mats and everything like that, and the shaped triangles. It's just so easy. None of this manual measuring out and guessing and retrimming with the triangles. So that is the squash book. If you like this one, give me a thumbs up. For more ideas on what to use with this, make sure you're subscribed down in the corner, because there'll be plenty more videos coming up for this one. And does it give me a thumbs up? Give me a thumbs up anyway, and I'll see you again soon.